Hello, today we're gonna do a room makeover video. I just moved into a new room recently, so this is a video explaining my workspace situation. So the mic was broken, so you're just gonna have to deal with voiceover Ken. Anyways, this is what the old room looked like. It's really small. It might have looked bigger on camera because of my wide angle lens, but yeah, there was barely any room to move in here. So this part of the room is going to be where the table is. It's like the main part of the room, the centerpiece, if you will. So yeah, I thought I'd just make this video because to me, like, a workspace is really important, and it's important that you get it right because you want to feel comfortable in your environment, in your room, in your office or your desk, or whenever you are, getting into a creative mindset, because you want to be able to get into that flow state. Some people are able to focus and work in like a really busy environment, like a coffee shop or somewhere outside. But for me, it's definitely a lot more easy to focus whenever I'm in a very familiar environment, such as my room. So yeah, the art books go down here, and well, just regular books. This is my Lord of the Rings collection. It's really nice. And the sketchbooks go up here, and hopefully the sketchbooks will be as long as the art bookshelf eventually. So these are my paints, which I actually store in takeout boxes. These are takeout boxes for sushi, but they're really cute, so I use them to store my paint tubes. This is a watercolor, and this one is acrylic. I'm not really the type to have a lot of drawing materials because it's a lot of stuff in it. I usually just draw with a pen or a pencil, so like what you see here in this video is literally all I have in terms of like art supplies, and a lot of these are just like really practical stuff, like a hole puncher and some tape and color pencils. So it really is very basic, my collection of art supplies. I don't really like having a lot of stuff around that I don't ever or rarely use, so I only keep the stuff or buy things that I actually use on a regular basis, like these gouache paints or like a bottle of ink. And if I need some more, I will buy more whenever I run out. It kind of makes me a little bit insecure because when I'm making this video, I just realized like I just don't have a lot of stuff to show. So yeah, I mean, books are a totally different thing though. I mean, but even then, like I only have like one shelf of books with me here in Singapore, and my collection of sketchbooks isn't that extensive here. Like the stuff that I don't really use, I ship back to Malaysia, back to my parents' house for storage. So even then, like I say I collect a lot of art books, but here in Singapore, I just have that one small shelf of really essential art books. So yep, these are all my art supplies. They fit neatly into a couple of boxes on a shelf. Okay, here comes the fun part, which is building the main piece of the room, which is the desk. Own Element was kind enough to sponsor me with a table, so a shout out to Own Element for that. Go check them out at ownelement.com if you're ever looking for an ergonomic table for your room or your workspace. I'll show you the table in a little bit, but let's just talk about the assembly. The table is really heavy because it's like a motorized standing desk, so the legs are like metal and really sturdy. The assembly itself was pretty simple and straightforward. You could do it yourself if you wanted to. I did because I have to shoot this video, but if you can just pay for the assembly service, and save yourself the time and energy. I don't think I really have to explain why I would want a standing desk, but I'll do it anyway. I sit around and work in front of my computer all day, up to like 12, 16 hours a day. So I think it's only natural that I want to, just be a little bit more healthy and just have the option of being able to stand up while working. Does wonders for my back, and it definitely prevents any further injuries or health issues that could arise as a result of sitting around all day. As far as like investing in your workplace, I think having like a standing desk or just a good chair that promotes good posture is definitely a worthwhile investment. So if you can afford it, this is definitely something that you should not skimp on. So I guess we have a bit of time now to talk about the aesthetics of the room. I wanted it to be really clean and simple, so I chose this tabletop which is made of bamboo. It goes really well with my hardwood floor. So I guess the theme of this room is wood textures and gray colors, gray tones to complement it and keep it really neutral. So as far as what's on my table, I don't really have too many drawing materials. I'm a pretty simple guy. So here is my ballpoint pen, the high-tech C, which I think I've talked about enough. I have my 4-colored ballpoint pen. These are brush pens that, are brush pens of different colors. This is also a brush pen. These are my pen tablets. Pens, so one for the Wacom and one for the Gaomon. The rest is just like pencils. A Sharpie here, of course. Sharpies are always important. A blue high-tech C, a pen knife, box cutter, a pair of scissors, some brushes, my dip pen, and a pencil, and a mechanical pencil, and that's a nail clipper. But other than that, that's all I ever really use when I sketch. So if there's any other things that I need, I will just go on to my shelf of art materials that I don't use as often, but these are the ones that I will use the most. These are art prints that I got from Simon Stolenhag's latest art book from Kickstarter, Labyrinth. If you've been following my channel, you would know that I am a huge fan of his work, so having this up on my wall, it's only natural that I do it. His art is a constant source of inspiration for me, so just having it like up on my wall, like right above my monitor in front of me, is just, it serves as a reminder of what kind of artist I strive to become. And not to mention, the aesthetics of his paintings really do complement the look of my room with these neutral, earthy tones, like these very desaturated greens and blues. So I think it's only natural that I gravitate towards these kinds of paintings. and this is my room. There are still a couple more major additions that I need to make. I'll show you guys next time when it does happen. But for now, I think it's a pretty nice space and I'm really happy to work in it. If you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.